The Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello. We're so glad you could make it to the show today. What a great day it is. It's September. Now we're finally into September. I think August went flying by. Mm-hmm. I don't know where I was. Cindy, where were you?
Everywhere. I was everywhere.
You were
crazy.
A little bit.
Yeah,
you were a little bit.
Yeah,
there was a lot going on at the house.
Yeah.
And the car and the trees and the roof and oh my God.
I got everything.
I know.
But you know what? It's all good.
I know
it keeps you young. It's on your toes, trying to figure this stuff out. It's all good.
I know. I love coming in every week, and of course we talk during the week as well. But just to find out what the update is for this day of the week, and I'm like, oh, this is always so good. But you always have a smile on your face, and I love that. Yeah. Attitude is everything, right?
It is, and you know
that.
what? Yeah, if that's the worst it gets, it's nothing.
That's it.
It's nothing. I went to the Skim Jam this weekend.
Yes.
On Saturday. Phenomenal.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh my God, so many people packed. I was so happy for them.
I know. Did you see the little one?
He was my hero is the kid that had the broken arm. He's like 3 inches tall with the broken. Yeah. My hero.
Yeah. I mean, they're unbelievable what they do.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Them. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's an event that goes on annually, and it's usually right there before around Labor Day. And it's Skim Jam, so it's a skimboarding contest from all age groups, and they go all the way up to teenagers, right? I guess.
Or even older. It was old. Yeah, there were some guys that looked like they were in their 20s. I mean, not to make them ancient or anything.
Yeah,
but
no. But
and the weather was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, the weather was great that day. It was beautiful. Very well attended. Yeah. So, but in September things start to warm up around Vero Beach, but they're all starting to warm up around the country. Like if you like college football,
I love it.
That's been going on.
I love football.
There's been a lot of good stuff going on there. And then if you like tennis, the U.S. Open is right around this time of year. And I actually got to go. I got a wild hair the other day. Tracy and I jumped on a plane on Thursday morning, flew to New York on Breeze, got our children. I got James, she got Kira. And we went to the U.S. Open that night on Thursday night, spent the night in Manhattan, ate, drank, spent the next day and flew home on Friday.
Yeah, good for you.
I mean, it was so much fun. Like they sent me a survey in my email today. I said, what did you think? And I was like, I'm definitely going back. And I think if you like tennis or you like events like that, the U.S. Open has done really, really well. I mean, we took the subway from Manhattan. Yeah, it was totally safe. Yeah. Subway home, 11 o'clock at night. Everybody's on the train is going to and from the same place. So it was very, very convenient. It was a great experience. I definitely
we'll do it again. Yeah.
Recommend that. Another thing that's going on here in Vero Beach coming up this month on September 21st, that is the International Coastal Cleanup. That's Coastal Connections. We got Kendra Copal next weekend. She's going to be here. They've got 24 waterfront park locations to choose from. It's Indian River County's largest annual litter cleanup. So that's basically what they do is they get people to register. And I went online to their website today, coastal-connections.org. And then you go to events and you're going to go to Coastal, the international, but it's an international day.
Yeah,
so it actually is around the world. Everybody's going out to pick up the mess, right?
And it's a big deal. I mean, I've done it. There's some weird things that you find. I mean, I'm telling you.
I know. It is. And I know. I love that. Yeah. Just put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Just put it in the bag.
Don't even look.
Don't look. Just put it in the bag.
Yeah.
But no, you can pick a park, a spot, and you can put your name. It says how many people they need or how many they have, and you just put the +1. Yeah. That's where you want to go. You get to pick the place you want to go. So it's great. I just think things like this, and our guest today is another event like this where volunteers go out and do great things in Indian River County. It's just such a great place to live. I talk about it. I sell real estate. There's a reason why people want to be here because of these kinds of things. And like I said, the sponsors. Now, we also have, so today in the studio, the United Way Day of Caring is coming up. Our guest is Amanda Morgan, and she's going to be here to talk more about it. But that's what our show is about. So again, this is something we've got. Now, what they need is volunteers. Last year they had 800 volunteers.
I think that's amazing.
On one day. And I think there's like a real short window, like 9 to 11 or 9 to 12. Like they take all of these people and they put them on projects. We're going to tell you all about it because they need the volunteers. And they want more this year. So if 800 is enough, 900 is going to be better. $6 million, 741 transactions for 19.5% market share. The next closest is 370 million, which is pretty significant, 406 transactions for 12.8% of the market share. So supply and demand, I went and looked at this one, Cindy. She loves my year-over-year information. Mm-hmm. We've got more inventory by almost 20% versus last year. So people are deciding to put their homes on the market, which is good. It's great for buyers.
Making a move.
They're
making a move. Okay.
Deciding what they're going to do, up or down, in or out, right? They're going to go back north.
Well, didn't we kind of know that some of that stuff was going to, I don't want to fizzle out, but it's like settle. It
Definitely.
was going to settle.
Oh, we knew that.
Yeah, we knew that.
Because the madness was...
It was crazy.
It was
People
crazy.
are just like pulling their hair out, buying houses, moving, whatever. It's sad, some of it.
And then you're like, I want to be back in New Jersey.
Right.
Or I want to go live back in Boston or wherever.
Kind of
Ohio, I had people talking about it. We have more buyers in the market, which is also good too. This is in New River County because I split it out to the Barrier Island. So they had almost double in the month of August, 400 under contract versus like 213. So they're buying, they're looking at products, so they're here. So people are still coming in, but like I say, everyone's like, close the gates, no more people. But people are moving out too. So you don't have to worry. There's a balance there. We're still at about 170,000 in New River County, which is so super small. If you think about it, Sebastian, Vero, Fellsmere, that's it in the county. So, but the median price is about $380,000 on the Barrier Island. On the Indian River County. So that's good. That's still reasonable. We had ticked up over 4 during the madness.
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah,
it's come back down. Yeah. I'm very happy about that. The Barrier Island inventory is up about the same, about 19%. We've got more buyers, about twice as much, but there was only about 54 that went under contract. And closings were down in August, but you got to understand, if you go in contract in July, or if you're going into contract in August, you're going to close probably in September, October. So that number doesn't really, that doesn't matter much. But if you're interested in buying or selling real estate, you need to call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828. Or just call Dale Sorensen Real Estate and say, I want that girl that's got the radio show, Lori Davis. Don't just say any girl, because they're going to give you to somebody else. So anyway, Lori Davis. Anyway.
Realtor for life.
Realtor for life. That's why they call me Lori Davis, your Realtor for life. On to our guest, Amanda Morgan. She is with us today. She is a Community Impact Coordinator for the United Way. The big project for the next few months, because the big day is October 26th, so we have lots of time to get things done. It is the Day of Caring. Let's welcome Amanda to the show. So thank you for being here, Amanda.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you. Tell us about the Day of Caring and why it is important for our community.
So our Day of Caring is our 29th year doing this. It is sponsored by Publix. We get between 800 and 1,200 volunteers that come out for 3 hours and do good within the community.
Yeah. It's interesting because, first of all, 800 is a lot, but 1,200, and it's just for 3 hours. So if you're listening to the show or watching the show, understand it's not a whole day. It's not a lot of, you're going to be sent to one project, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so people have applied to the United Way they would be a charitable organization.
Yes.
It can't be Cindy Schwartz, our engineer. Just kidding. Sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah, you did.
We were joking about that earlier.
We were.
So tell us about the organizations that are asking for assistance.
We're getting all kinds of organizations. I have Habitat for Humanity, Humane Society, I have schools. We have several schools.
Oh, yes.
Usually we have like 10, 11 schools that sign up for projects.
Right.
A lot of different nonprofits.
Of course.
A lot of it is like campus beautification and, gardening. And I have one that they would just want cards to be made for Christmas.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, it's
is
Santa
that the
for Seniors.
Santa for Seniors?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I was on the website. I saw something that said somebody wanted to do this with cards. 29th year.
Yes.
So this started in 1995. You were saying this is the largest one-day service event on the Treasure Coast?
Yes.
Do people come from other counties?
I haven't had anybody sign up yet.
Okay.
We just opened for our volunteer registration.
And that was August 30th or 31st?
The 30th.
Tell them the website where they need to go to sign up.
It's UnitedWayIRC.org/DOC.
DOC. Okay. So, Cindy, we've got some pictures that I want to show of some of the events that are really kind of cool. And when you do that, can you tell us about some of the projects that are being asked for now?
Yeah. So we have the card making.
Okay.
I have simple things like we have indoor and outdoor.
Okay.
It's not, you don't have to have a special skill.
Okay.
If you have a special skill, please let me know. And if I have a project for that, I will definitely put you on it.
Yeah.
But, making packets, card making, gardening, lots and lots of different gardening things.
Right.
Helping build a house.
Right, like Habitat.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So you would just, basically the United Way goes in, because what my thought was, so you're going to get for one day, and you'll know at some point I have this many people, and then you say, I'm going to send them to your organization to do, and someone even said, or that I was reading said, like office work or something. Mm-hmm. So they just need files done or something like that.
I have things, just dusting.
Really?
Painting a kid's nook.
Oh, yeah.
The thrift stores. A lot of, I have a couple thrift stores that have, they want people to come in and help them sort all of the donations and help them get it out on floor.
That makes total sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then you could be picking through the inventory. So hide a few in the back.
Looking for that priceless Remington or
That's
something
right.
like that.
That's right. Exactly. So volunteer sign up. We've got now, you're going to assign them to a project, or should they tell you, like you said, if you have a special skill, but otherwise, are you communicating directly with them, or once their name goes in, how does that work for a volunteer?
When you go onto the website, it lists all of the projects that I currently have. Project submission is through September 20th. So I still have some time before they're all in. Mm-hmm. But you can look and get a really brief description of what they're, wanting, and you can pick the project that you want to do.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And you said how many projects do you have already?
I have 33 as of this morning. Wow.
That's amazing.
We usually have around 60.
Really?
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder
we're getting there.
Yeah. Well, you didn't close it out, though, for people for projects?
No.
So if you're listening or watching, and so how do you qualify who can actually come to you and say, I would like to have people help me? What kind of?
Any organization can request.
Okay.
Yeah, they can just, I did have to turn one away because it was just not something that we could physically do within a 3-hour period.
Right.
But overall, if we can't do it, I will reach out to that person and say, I'm so sorry I can't.
Right.
But we want to do all that we can.
Is it nonprofit?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to be a nonprofit organization.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So if you guys are out there and you're listening and you're like, I didn't even know the United Way did this, which I assume it's, that's the thing with the United Way as well that I love, and we're going to talk about this because we do have to do a commercial. But you guys are great at pulling everybody together and then focusing on what people need to send them to the organizations that can help them.
Right.
And so in this way, you're doing it, though, to send people to the organizations that can do the work that need to be done. What was the most unique one that you saw came in? Can you think of one?
Not right offhand, because a lot of them are, gardening things.
Yeah. Well, if you're a gardener, God, that would be a great one to just...
Painting the sidewalks at one of the schools.
Okay.
The little paw prints. That was like, oh, I didn't know. I never thought. I thought it was like a stamp, but apparently
you got to paint it.
Painting. Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic. Okay. We're going to come up with some interesting ones. We pay for this with commercials, so we've got to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Amanda Morgan from the United Way talking about the Caring Day. We'll talk to you in a bit. See you there.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Blue Dolphin Pools strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
Sunshine Furniture.
If you dream of creating a home with furniture where you make life one long weekend, visit Sunshine Furniture now and save 50% on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture during the Fall Home event. Bedroom, living, and dining room, home office, media, and occasional furniture that is inviting and comfortable, Tommy Bahama and Lexington offer everything you need to furnish your floor at home. The Fall Home event ends September 30th, so come in now. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and buy local.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture. Stop on in today and have a...
Hello and welcome back to the Lori Davis Show. We're so glad you're here. We have Amanda Morgan with the United Way. She is a community impact coordinator, which means she does everything. That title just says, give it to Amanda. She'll get it done. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. So you said there was something going on that kicks off the day for this project. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the projects begin at 9 a.m. So from 9 to 12 is when you're volunteering for the project. But prior to that, starting at 8 o'clock, we have a breakfast kickoff at Jackie Robinson Training Complex.
Old Dodger Town.
Yes.
In case you don't know the name. Yeah.
We have McDonald's generously sponsored breakfast sandwiches and Natalie's juice. And lots of water, and we will have fruit too.
Yeah.
And coffee.
Go for the biscuit and cheese. Yeah. Come on. Let's go with the sausage, biscuit, and cheese.
And it's only like 30 minutes. The Vero Beach cheerleading squad will be there. And TBLB Fitness is going to do
those guys are great.
Quick little warm-up.
I think his name is Jason.
And then we will send you off on your way to, complete your project for the day.
Okay. Now, do you have to go over there to sign in do you have to go in and register there? No. Must you attend the breakfast?
No, you do not have to attend the breakfast. Okay. If you want to, you can.
Yeah.
If you have a shirt, because, we have our Day of Caring shirt, you're able to pick it up at the breakfast or prior to Day of Caring that week. I'll have all the shirts ready.
Oh. That'll be nice. Yeah. That'll be nice. And so this is kind of like a motivating thing, though. Everybody gets up. There'll be music.
Yes.
There'll be a workout. It's like kind of, Cindy, we remember these, like some races will do this. Like, I think the breast cancer walk
they do.
thing does that, where it's really kind of nice. And it does get you pumped up, you know. You're with all the other people. You're with 800 of your closest friends.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
At 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Jacked on juice and sausage biscuits, coffee. Let's go.
And a T-shirt.
You got it all.
That's the part I love.
You got it all. No, I mean, it's the real deal.
It is.
So this this Day of Caring, is this a, I mean, it doesn't cost anything?
No.
People don't pay anything for this. How is this funded? I mean, it's the United Way raises money all year to do something like this. I mean, to coordinate that takes time and money and people. Yeah. I mean,
well, you're volunteering, so there's the free.
Right. Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying, like, I'm going back to the organization as a whole. What a great idea that you guys really take the community in mind and go. And that's part of what the United Way does, correct? I mean, if you needed something as a person, not necessarily a nonprofit, can you call the United Way just as Susan Brown woman, or do you need to go through an organization to call?
We usually will be able to refer you to an organization that can help you with whatever your need is.
Would they call the United Way, though?
Oh, yeah, they can.
Okay.
And we'll just refer them out to whatever they need. Yeah.
Right. But that's what they do. That's what the United Way does. That's what I see as the big factor is it's a big organization. It's a national organization. You guys are very well organized. And they can get it done. But then when they focus in on something that you might need, they can get you to those organizations that would be able to assist you.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. So our volunteers are going to go to the website first.
UnitedWay.org/DOC.
Okay. And then if you want to talk to Amanda, because she is willing to give out her phone number at work, which I love her for that, because some people they're just not savvy. I mean, if we're going to talk about someone who's a great gardener, she might not have a computer or internet or something like that. So if they needed to call, where would they call?
772-567-8900. And my extension is 120.
120. I love that. And if you can't remember any of that, Lori Davis, I work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. You can find me on the internet. You could call me at 772-538-1828. I'll get you to Amanda if you want to help out. It sounds like we need lots of gardening, which is a fun thing to do to get in the dirt. It's going to be October 26th.
Yes.
So we've got lots of time. The weather's going to be great by then. It's going to, Amanda Morgan, thank you so much from the United Way, the Day of Caring. Thanks so much for coming to see us. We love having you on the show. And if you need anything, let us know.
Thank you so much.
Everybody else, enjoy your day. Be safe out there. We'll see you here next week. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.